The Imo State Police Command recently connected the Finland-based Biafra separatist Simon Ekpa to a local government attack in the state, where two local vigilantes were murdered in cold blood. On Tuesday night, gunmen invaded Imo State's Ishiala Mbano local government area headquarters, killing two local vigilantes who were defending the premises. And the criminals stormed the local government building and set fire to several vehicles parked there. And according to the reports, the gunmen arrived at the secretariat at about 8:30 p.m. and opened fire, shooting sporadically, killing two vigilante members on duty. Then they set fire to a part of the council building. However, the State Police Command spokesman, Henry Okoye, stated on Wednesday that Simon Ekpa had just issued a one-month sit-at-home, promising to destroy public structures. He said that these hoodlums, suspected to be members of the proscribed IPOB/ESN, attacked the Mbano local government headquarters, firing sporadically, and they are quite aware of the threats that Simon Ekpa made. So they've deployed operatives with some local vigilantes. But then it seems that they were engaged in a gun duel with these hoodlums, and in the process, two vigilantes were seriously injured and were taken to the hospital where they are currently receiving treatment. As for now, it has not been confirmed whether they are still alive or dead, but at the time of filing the reports, they were, said to have been responding to treatments. The hoodlums, who came with a locally made petrol bomb, which they threw into Packer vehicles and damaged them, but they've been able to restore normalcy in the area. Some weeks ago, Simon Ekpa, the self-acclaimed IPOB leader, issued a one-month-long sit-at-home threat. And this time around, they said they were going to attack government facilities and infrastructures. So this is what they are enforcing, according to the police spokesperson, that they are looking for weak spots to carry out their attack. Although the police assure the public that they are making efforts to arrest these criminals responsible for the destruction of properties and murder of the deceased officers. The command also has deployed, tactical terms to apprehend those responsible for this crime. But they still need cooperation and support from the people of Imo State, because without them, these things would be very, very difficult for the police. And those involved in these criminal acts are not in the air. They are also known and they stay within these communities. So my country people, you see that this attack in Imo State was being perpetrated by Simon Ekpa, because that's what the Imo State Police Command is saying. They linked this attack to the Finland-based Biafra agitator Simon Ekpa, whereby two local vigilante members were killed while others were, injured while guarding the premises. And it was said that these guys came all of a sudden in the middle of the night around 8:30 p.m. They started shooting sporadically, killing two vigilante members on duty, and then they set a part of the council building ablaze. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? Does this incident, you think it has anything to do with Simon Ekpa? Because this is just, interesting. Now let's take reactions from Nigerians. Is there any difference between Simon Ekpa and the Nigerian government? They are working together to destabilize Southeast, but no matter what they do with the criminal, at the end Biafra must come. Well, the Nigerian police knows a lot of things in this country, especially concerning IPOB, but they don't know where to find Yahaya Bello Abi. This is another way of explaining to the Prime Minister of Biafra in exile from Nigeria media, because They were told never to call him his official position. This is a pure lie. It seems they are working to get to Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is a leader of Autopilot Group and he has nothing to do with IPOB. So always separate IPOB from Autopilot, just as you separate Paul from Barnabas, because they are not on the same mission and they will never be. I think the government is using this man against the Southeast. This seems to be a trap. At the end of the day, Biafra shall come. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or see more than this day to come. This Simon Ekpa will never stop his actions if it's true. So guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. A lot of people are saying that the Nigerian government should exclude IPOB in the attack in Imo State. That IPOB knows nothing about the attack. That Simon Ekpa and his gangs may be responsible for the attack, but it has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with IPOB. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? Make una come chook mouth for this matter, because this is quite interesting. At some point, they are pointing fingers at IPOB and also pointing fingers at Simon Ekpa, that he is the one sending his boys these errands to go ahead and cause tensions and troubles in these communities. Now, 2 men were said to have lost their lives because of these things. So who knows what is really happening? They can only point fingers, but then I hope they get to go to the end of, they get to the root of this issue, as the Nigerian police tends to link the IPOB agitator Simon Ekpa to the attacks on the local government headquarters. This is just from their own end, their assumptions, although they are yet to conduct proper investigations to ascertain those behind this attack in Imo community. I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.